Hey guys, it's Friday and it's Q&A day, so I thought I'd do a video this morning before I went to work and just sort of explain some of the situations that's been happening through the week. One of my clients that I've got contacted me to say that she has a really good salon, a really busy salon that makes a bit of money, and it's pumping. It's probably the biggest and the best in town. And she had a bit of a drama with some of her staff members, and same as most staff members, they're your best friend, and you get on really well until the day you say no. If they ask for holidays and you go no, if they ask for time off and you go no, and if they ask for pay rise and you go no, they take it personal. They talk about you behind your back. They'll be texting their friends, and they'll be starting this little group behind the scenes. That happens. It's going to happen, and you have to get used to it. That's just the way it is. What you need to get used to is the fact that you are the leader. You're on your own. You have a lot of associates that are working with you, and you may class them as friends. And when they say things about you, it's not personal. It just is personal at that moment. The best thing to do is not react. The best thing to do is act, which is what we try and do. So when you hear that people are gossiping about you or talking about you, really they're just annoyed with the situation. They're not annoyed with you, so don't take it too personally. So some advice I've really been given to me by my mentor, and I gave to my client this week, and I'm going to give to you guys today, which is the best thing, is pick a piece of paper. It's easy as that. You make numbers your best friend. So for example, if my staff say they want a week's holiday, I go to the computer, I look at that particular week that they want off compared to last year. Is it a busy week? Is it not? I print the proof off, and I have it in my hand. I then go and find out if any of the staff members are off. I then find out, will the salon cope with that? Do we have enough staff on? And then what I do is then I sit down with them and I go yes or no. And I do it in my time. I say to them, okay, for example, can we meet next week at this time? I get the proof, I turn up and I go, hey, this is why you cannot have the holiday, because you have a staff member off. Or it's our busiest week of the year, but I can give you the week later or the month later. You need to have proof. You need to be sort of saying to your staff members, it's not personal. I'm not saying no because I'm nasty. I'm saying no because I have proof. And the first thing that I do as a salon owner is I have a 3 rule. It's salon first, it's team second, and then it's me last. So what I always explain to them is, look, it's not good for the salon. We're going to be short staffed. We're always busy that particular week. I've been back 2 years. It's a really busy month. You can't have that month off. They get to understand that when you have facts. They get to understand it's not personal. You then stop and you cut all the gossip behind the scenes about you. Yeah, they might say it's not busy, but people realise that if you start giving answers that actually come down to every staff member, they know that when you turn up with a piece of paper, you have proof. It's a bit like when you do a review. You can't say your rebooks aren't good, or you're not taking as much money as you used to. Well, how much do I normally take? Well, you literally get, this is what you do in the last 12 weeks, and this is what you do in this 12 weeks. You need proof. So never go into a meeting with your staff members without any arsenal, without being armed first. So you need to have your proof. So you need to do a bit of work. So it means that what I do for holidays, I get a holiday form, they have to fill it in, they put it into the till, it comes home that evening, I get to see it, I can work through it, I go yes or no, I then go into the computer, I find out if it's a good week or not, and then I give them an accepted or refused, there's a circlet, and I give it to them. So what if it's a refused? I always call them into the back room with my proof and say, look, I'm sorry, I can't accept this holiday. The reason is it's going to be really busy, or it's got some of the staff members off. That way you get to control the situation instead of just going, no. You do it by text, you do it by email, it's not the way to go. You need proof. Eventually, most staff members realise that when you say no, it's down to the salon. It's not down to you being personal. So anyway, I hope you do that. Want more information, you can get in touch with me. I can give you a template of our holiday forms that we use. But that's the way I've always done it, since this lady told me that that's what you need to do. And then the team start to realise that when they're in the back room gossiping about you, that, oh, Richard said no again, the other team members know that Richard said no for a reason, because Richard is saying no for the good of the salon and for the good of the team. So good luck. I hope that works out. Cool. And I'll catch you next week for our next Friday Q&A. Cheers.